one not-so-great season snowball into 2 or 3 or 4. You guys are coming off a year, I know, it didn't finish the way you wanted. Have you sensed sort of what it is about this program that has enabled you guys, to keep that consistent excellence and might help you this year heading into the season?
I would say the biggest thing is just the buy-in. Like, as soon as, the season ended last year and we started winter workouts, we made sure that we had standards and goals that we all wanted to achieve, and, we all had to make sure that we were buying into what we were wanting to do. So once the whole team bought into what we were trying to do, everything fell in place itself. So guys were, putting in the work, guys were holding each other accountable, getting the young guys in, and the same thing. So once that all fell in place, the chemistry just started bonding together, and it's been helping us a lot.
Mike was talking about how the message is just do what you do. Like, don't try to do too much. You can't do too much. You can only do what you can do. So, reach that level, but don't try to do too much. Is that a message that you think resonates with guys?
Yeah, it does. Because at the end of the day, you can't always go hard at practice. These are your teammates, and these guys got to play on Saturday with you too. So we always try to keep each other safe, but we also know that we got to do our assignment. So at the end of the day, it's just safe football out here, and Gundy's making sure that we're not out here just intentionally trying to hurt guys. We're all going to keep each other safe, but we're also going to do the assignments we need to do. So we've been good, learning that and keeping people safe.
Mike was talking about how consistency he thinks is really key to the success that this program has had long term. Mm-hmm. Is there a place though for, I don't know if it's frustration or desire to turn around what happened at the end of last year? Does that fire, does that come into play at all for you or other guys?
Yeah, people, everybody still remembers what happened last year. We're not going to forget it, and that's, a big fuel of what's going to happen for us this year. So, also, we all have that next page mentality, so, we're not just going to dwell on whatever happened, but we're going to remember what happens and what we need to better on from that season. So we've took all those, things that we need to work on to get better at and put them into what we've been trying to do right now. So, we're not going to forget, but we're also not going to dwell on it.
Jason, where did the Queso nickname come from?
I got that in high school. I was playing a game with one of my friends, 2K, and I was always sorry at it. I sucked, and I guess he was calling me cheese. He was trying to call me butt, and I sucked. But it just stuck. I put it as my Twitter handle, and I started getting recruited. And then coaches started calling me, so I was like, I guess that's my nickname now. So
it stuck when you got here?
No, it stuck in high school. I've been having that since high school. So yeah.
Do you like queso?
I do. I put cheese on a lot of things. So I was like, I'm gonna just let it stick. And then I had to name my dog Gouda, so that's my little sidekick right there.
If you had some sort of dairy allergy or something, that'd be the worst thing
I wouldn't
ever.
be able to. I would just be a fraud. That would be bad.
You have to be salsa.
Yeah, so I'd have to change it to, guacamole or something.
There you go.
That's too long though. I don't know. Queso stuck though. I like that one, so I'm gonna stick with that.
You say your dog's name's Gouda?
Yeah.
What kind of dog you have?
I got a black lab Pyrenees mix. So he's a big old black lab with white socks, and his name's Gouda. So he's about to turn 2 in December.
Have you had him since he was a puppy?
Yeah. I got him when I was in the portal at my last school. I had a couple months off leading into the summer and didn't really have anything to do. So I got him, and he's been with me ever since.
Gave something to do.
Definitely. He kept me on schedule. I had to keep waking up early. Gave me some stuff to do, and it still gives me I don't really go out a lot. I'd like to stay at home with him and take him places. So that's like my kid, really.
Did you train him well?
Oh no, yeah. He's very smart because he's black lab Pyrenees, so he's always in the water. That's his little happy place. Yeah. And he got a little kiddie pool at my mom's house, so that's his happy place is water.
I've kind of asked Preston, I've asked Jake when we got him throughout the fall and whatnot. What does the offensive line look like in just kind of the reinvigoration of trying to improve on the run game from last year?
I'm not gonna lie, I'd say we're looking real good right now because the chemistry standpoint, we've gotten real close since last year as a group, and not even just the older guys. I say the whole group. We've made sure to do different activities over summer, just keep guys involved, make sure we inside football and outside the field, just make sure everybody's getting together. So I feel like that's helped us on the field, make guys trust each other and stuff. So, everybody has to play different positions, play with different people. So it's helped us get along good, and it's falling in place. So
it kind of seems like you might have too much of a depth issue, maybe there will be an odd man out along the line or somewhere. How weird is that, or how different is that than last year where you guys were kind of forcing people into spots essentially?
Well, last year when I got here, we were kind of low, and they said the year before that they were also low. So this year they were this is probably the first year we've had this many people, and we're almost 4 or 5 deep. So like we got a lot of depth, but I would say that's really good because it gives a lot of people the opportunity to learn, especially the young dudes. So like those dudes are getting a whole bunch of reps, learning stuff. So it just keeps people ready just in case, next man up. So I feel like depth is always a good thing. You'd rather have that than not anybody. So.